Hello, everybody. I just had something on my mind today that I want to talk about really quickly before I go into the library to study. And the thing on my mind is discernment. And it's so funny how huge of a thing discernment is. If you're not sure what it means, look it up because it's a major thing in life, like being able to figure out who's full of crap, who has your best intentions at heart, who doesn't, who to get upset about when they are upset at you. Just countless things. Who to marry. It's just a huge, huge thing, discernment. Being mature enough and able to realize when you should get upset, when you shouldn't, what you should do, who you should let into your world, who you should open up your world to, and who you should leave on the outskirts. It's just hard to explain how important this is. When you get to be closer to my age, I'm 36, or when you get into your 30s, you'll start to learn more and more about this. And that's the reason why it's not a bad thing to do to get married in your 20s, but oftentimes getting married younger leads to more problems because you don't know yourself. The person you're marrying, if they're young also, they don't know themselves. They don't know what they really want. If you marry somebody in their 30s and you're in your 20s, this is just a general number, they might have an advantage over you because they know more about what they want and you really probably don't. There are exceptions to every rule. No rule is hard and fast and always the truth. But just like sometimes marriages, sometimes marriages where people get married in their 20s are good. And numbers of times, I think the people realize that they're not the right one for one another later in life. They may have children, they may have a lot of other things that are happening in their life. Anyway, discernment also is important with friends because friends play a huge role in your life as well. And if you choose the wrong ones, the ones who seem to have your best interests at heart but really don't, the ones who seem to be in your corner whenever it's good for them, that's another point. The discernment will really, really help you out in life. It's way better to have very few good friends than a whole bunch of friends who are just on their own time schedule. They're not concerned about you. They don't have your best interests at heart. So anyway, this is just like a brief, not too long video, but discernment, so important in so many ways in life. And if you are young and you're not sure what I mean, I would definitely look into it. Maybe read some books on it. That's something I always recommend, reading books on it. There are a lot of people who teach on that concept. And I would look into it more. The way that I developed myself throughout my life is mostly reading. I was an obsessive reader, and I still am, but I don't have as much time right now to do it. But, Oprah says that reading is like the way to get to the higher level of thinking, higher level of living, higher level in your world. And I can't help but agree because I have been a huge reader in my life. And anyway, getting back to the point, discernment, the more you can learn about that, the more you can understand about that, the better a lot of your situations will turn out. Just some advice and some things to think about. And I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.